Golf Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the Magician.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Balls and Tees. I am the one and only magician, a boy with a lot of flair. I am the classic man. If you don't know me by now, please make sure that you Google this man, because this man is the one and only Tony Tone. Now, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, like I usually do, I just want to acknowledge everyone that's listening to this podcast, more especially those who have been following us from the get-go, and those who've joined along the way. I want to say thank you so much for your support. Thank you for constantly taking time out of your schedules and listening to the magician. It's another Wednesday, and I can tell you, man, over the weekend, winter was creeping in like the real winter. Right now, we are back to midwinter, summer, so the weather is still deciding whether it wants to be cold or it wants to be warm. But without wasting much of your time, I just want to say the drill is still the same. If you are home, just make sure that you stay hydrated, make sure that you consume some vitamins, and then also keep warm. Get that fleece blanket in the next couple of minutes, and then make sure that you refill your hot cup of coffee, tea, or hot chocolate, or whatever hot beverage you can think of. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going international, and our guest is none but Dr. Shanita Foster, who will be gracing us with her presence. And we're going to talk about everything that shapes up your game. So just make sure that we shape up to be on par. I think that's the whole idea behind golf. If you are below par, then good for you. But we're just going to get into that conversation. So give me that 2 minutes as I also get myself a hot cup of rooibos tea. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea. I don't even drink all the other hot things except for rooibos tea with no sugar. So give me the 2 minutes, and then when I come back, we will be joined by our guest for today. It's going to be a blazing hot conversation, because this woman, doctor, is doing a lot of things, from being an entrepreneur to being an author to being a super mom, a millionaire mom, name it, she is it. And if there's anything that I really like about her, is that she's got a lot of passion for golf. So let's go for that 2 minute break. And then when I come back, Dr. Foster will be joining us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the one and only Balls and Teas. It's the one and only magician, Tony Tone. As I said, today we've got a guest all the way from America. It's Dr. Shanita Foster, and she is ready for us. I have to say, if there's anything I really, really like, is that is seeing women getting into the golf space. She is an entrepreneur, an author, a super mom, a millionaire mom, and she is an avid golfer. So without any further ado, let me get Dr. Foster on the line and she will reintroduce herself. Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
How do you do today?
I am amazing.
Awesome. Doctor, you're speaking to Tony Tone. That's who I am. And I have to say thank you so much for making time to have a chat with me. Thank you once again for being an avid golfer before anything else. But I tried to introduce you, but I don't think I did any justice to your name. So if you don't mind reintroducing yourself to our audience and tell us who Dr. Foster is and what's happening in your space.
Okay, well, to some, I'm Ambassador Dr. Shanita Foster. I'm actually a global ambassador. I am a mom to some amazing children. I'm a best-selling author of a book called Girl, I'm Not Tripping, I'm Depressed. I am a serialpreneur, which means I operate in many spaces. I own many companies, or I'm partners in many companies. We'll go on and on for days. But my main company that I'm working with right now is Rockstar Global Investments, where we do mining and infrastructure and commodities and global inclusion across the continent of Africa. I'm with an amazing health and wellness company called Envision You. And I think my favorite one with all of these titles is that I'm a philanthropist. And so I work on the continent of Africa trying to eradicate period poverty. I advocate for the girl child. I was actually sitting in the Pan-African Parliament today listening about women's issues. So, yeah, there's a lot to unpack.
Jeez.
Oh, and I'm an athlete, so I'm a golfer. I love to go.
So many things that you're doing. And, if there's anything that comes to mind is, how do you manage your time?
I tell people oftentimes I left out of those titles. I'm a business and a success coach, and I speak to my clients a lot about the WIN formula. And the WIN formula for me is what's important now. I tell people at different stages in your life and different seasons, there are going to be different things that are important. So the way that I manage my life is in a sense of what is important now. What do I need to focus on that will help me with peace and purpose, and of course, getting paid for my family. So I'll give you an example. June was 1,000% dedicated to my children. I had been gone on the continent of Africa for a while. Shout out to my daughter, Jordan, graduated from high school. So I wanted to be home for that and her first senior prom. And then my daughter, Boss, tried out for a national championship team called the Stingrays UV. And my other daughter is playing volleyball for A1, which is the best volleyball club in the United States. And so what was important for me for the month of June was family. So a lot of my business things took a backseat to what it was when it came to my family. Now, if you want to fast forward, here we are towards the end of the June, going into July. I'm on the continent. I'm working. I've been in Eswatini serving kids. I've been in Parliament for the last week. So I advise people to look at what the WIN formula looks like for you and focus on that. What is important now?
Oh, awesome stuff. And, I really like the fact that you've dedicated time to your family. Over the past couple of months, I've been preaching one thing to say, guys, let's try to spend as much time as possible with our loved ones, whether it's family, whether it's friends. And for you to actually take the whole month and dedicate the time to your daughters. And I have to say, wow. In terms of what they're doing as well. I think they will be super women as well growing up. But yeah, big ups to you, big ups to them. And if there's something that caught my attention, the title of your book, Girl, I'm Not Depressed. Girl, I'm not tripping. I'm depressed. I want to understand. What does that mean?
So what that means is I had a bat with depression, and I know maybe depression is global, but it's been a taboo topic for a very long time. I suffered a depression back in 2014, 2015. I'm actually a suicide survivor. So once I came out of my depression, my mind, I was thinking, I wish there was a book or there was a handbook or there was something that spoke to depression that would help me understand what I was going through or how I felt. And so the word tripping, I got to give you some background. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, right?
Yeah.
And there's this word when someone's like acting out of character, you're like, oh my gosh, they're tripping. Or, they do something you don't like, and you're like, ooh, they're tripping. And so the title of the book, Girl, I'm Not Tripping, I'm Depressed, was because no one could understand my behavior, my emotions, what I was going through. So I'm like, I'm not tripping, I'm depressed.
Yeah.
And so that's how the name of the book came about.
All right, awesome stuff. Now, Doctor, we invited you here at Balls and Tees, where we basically advocate for social golfers. And yeah, I have to say, we really, really, really love social golfers. I believe that in South Africa, they are not recognized enough, hence why we started this channel. And going back to today's topic, which basically states that we need to shape up for the game. Now, on your end, with so many tasks at hand, how do you then make time, or when do you then make time for what you love, which is golf?
I think making time for what I love is important. I think my peace is priority, especially when you look at mental health and you look at self-care. I tell people, some people think self-care is, oh, I have to go get a massage, or, I'm in the spa with the Zen music. But self-care, mental health, finding your peace could actually be going to hit balls. I know for a lot of people, especially corporate individuals, people who have high energy type of jobs, that's why you find a lot of them actually out hitting balls, or, they have the putting green in their office or in their house, because that is something that calms them down, that brings them peace. So I will say, when people say, well, how do you make time to go hit balls, or how do you make time, to do one of the 1,000 things that actually make me happy, I tell them it's because my peace is priority. And so I'm thankful that as an entrepreneur, I get to control my time a little bit more than often. But if I wake up and I'm not having a good day, or I'm not feeling it, hey, I would say, let me go hit some balls, or, I'm an advocate for sports. I love sports. So you can find me, let me go hit some tennis balls, let me go take a walk, anything that will bring me my peace.
100%. Now, let's talk about golf. Let's go into golf a bit deeper. Sure. Where do I start? I think let's start at the beginning to say what actually got you into golf, and how did you go about starting it?
My favorite story in the entire world. So I am actually a volleyball player. I played volleyball in college. And so I will never forget, one day I went into practice, and my coach, he was going on and on. He was having a rant, and he was basically saying that the golf coach quit. And so at the university, they were trying to figure out who was going to replace the golf coach. So at the time, the athletic director was like, until we find a golf coach, they called a meeting with all the coaches. I'm talking about the basketball coach, the tennis coach, the volleyball coach. And they basically, it's a true story, they pulled straws, and whichever coach got the shortest straw had to become the interim golf coach until they figured it out. Lo and behold, the volleyball coach got the shortest straw. And so now he's like, everybody's playing golf. And I was like, who's playing golf? And he's like, no, you're playing golf too. Now, I want to be very transparent. Volleyball is a predominantly white sport. And in most countries, I don't know of a country where golf is predominantly black, not even here in South Africa.
Yeah.
So golf was a predominantly Caucasian white sport at the time. And so in my mind, I was like, why do I have to play another predominantly Caucasian sport? I'm already playing one. I love volleyball. I'm happy with volleyball. And I just remember my coach pulling me aside and he said, you know, your degree is, at the time, I was getting my first degree in communications, and I wanted to work for Sports Channel, actually, which is now ESPN.
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, this will help you with your career. Not only that, but it will actually allow you to do business deals. He said the best business deals in the world are on the golf course. So that was my journey. I remember I got my first set of clubs, and I don't know how to explain the feeling. I just got chills. But when you connect with the ball for the first time and it like takes off, there is an addiction like never before. I don't know a person who's ever picked up a golf club and like authentically connected with the ball, and like the ball like flew across, you know, the green. That's when my love came. And then outside of that, I fell in love with golf because it's a self sport. Most of the sports I played had to do with other people. And so for me, it was giving me an opportunity with that mindset of me against me. Like I'm constantly trying to beat myself. And so that was really important to me. But that was my entry to golf.
Oh, awesome. That's a very beautiful story. Actually, it's a strange story because it seems that you were not given any choice by your coach at that time.
No, I definitely wasn't given a choice at all. But I'm thankful that I made the decision. And side note, at the time, because golf wasn't big for Black people in America, they actually started, I don't know if it's Googleable, but they started like this PGA minority golf tour for like colleges for minority students to be able to play on PGA courses. And so during that time, I got to play on some of the best PGA courses in the entire world. And that was something that I was really proud of. And my golf bag used to have all the tags from the PGA courses that I played on. And unfortunately, somebody stole my golf clubs one day. And I wasn't even worried about the clubs. The clubs are replaceable. The bag was replaceable.
Yeah.
But I was so upset about my tags because I had collected tags from some of the best PGA courses in the entire world. So,
Jeez.
yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Now, here's a question that I have for you, Doctor. If you were to compare the landscape of golf between USA and South Africa, what would you say are the main differences, or have you picked up any similar trends between the two?
Oh my gosh, I picked up some great differences already. Let me tell you what I was excited about.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, if I had this in America, I would be Mrs. Tiger Woods. So here in South Africa, when you play golf, you have the accessibility to actually have a well-knowledge caddy on the course with you for a minimum price. That does not happen in America. I can tell you for free. When you go play golf in America, it's an expensive sport. And not only that, the wealthy have a caddy. The wealthy have people that are actually out there, you know, on the course with them. And I was so excited when I started to play in South Africa and there was an option. I don't want to say the amount, but for a minimal cost to actually have a caddy out there. And he really changed my game because it's so funny because I laugh and I tell people, oh, I can play a whole course with a driver, a 3, a 9, a pitching wedge, and a putter.
Yeah.
And for the first time in my life, I was playing a game and he just kept saying, no, use an 8. And I'm like, I never use an 8. What am I using? Yo, 8 like turned into one of my favorite clubs while we were on the course. I was like, this 8 is coming through for me.
Yeah.
So it's just the ability to have a caddy actually changes the game, especially looking for the ball. I don't know if I'm getting older or what, but me trying to figure out where the ball went, sometimes I spend more time looking for my balls than I do swinging. And so that was a big difference. I will say not that we don't take pride. I don't know what word to use, but there was something that I witnessed, especially with the Black golfers, and I hope people don't eat me up for this one, but I watched everyone after we got done playing. I'll tell you for free. Normally, I'm like, okay, game is over. I'll brush my shoes off. And maybe, if the clubs are super dirty, I would maybe clean a club or two and I'm off on my way. Mm-hmm. But I watched people in the game and they were like taking every single club out of the bag and like wiping it off. I'm like, you guys aren't serious. And I started to see more and more people do it. And I was like, wait a minute. So everybody's just going to clean all the clubs?
Yeah.
Like after the game, it was just it was a sense of pride, of self-pride to play the game. And it's not necessarily something that I've seen. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen. I'm not going to speak for every American, but I played enough golf in America to know that I haven't seen nobody take all the clubs out of the bag and clean every single one of them after playing, unless they did it at home. So, yeah, it's a different kind of feel. It's a different kind of pride.
Mm-hmm. And then I just want to find out from you, Doctor, when it comes to your preparation for the game, before and during the game, what is it that, what routines do you actually do to shape up for your game?
I'm not even going to lie. There's no routine for me. I don't think there's a strong routine for me. Some people stretch and they do all these different things. I think for me, I never count in my mind probably the first 4 holes. The first 4 holes for me is probably what somebody would consider their stretching or whatever warm-ups they're doing. The first 4 for me is really for me. And I even told the partner and the people I was actually playing with, I'm like, hey, don't pay attention to after the first 4, okay? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's going to get good after the 4th hole. Just give me a minute, So maybe for me, the first 4, I feel like, I'm going to catch up because, I had some great par 3s and par 4s on the backside. But, those first 4, I kind of give myself grace to, kind of see, what the grass is doing, what the weather is doing. If I'm not playing with my clubs, I didn't play with my clubs this time, trying to figure out, what clubs I like out of a bag that's not mine because I kind of have some favorites. But yeah, that's my routine.
Awesome stuff. Doctor, can we go for a quick break, a quick water break, and
Sure.
then we'll get back into this conversation because it's getting interesting as I speak to you because I'm understanding that there's a couple of differences when it comes to golfing here in South Africa and versus golfing abroad as well. So if you can just go for that quick break and then we'll be back.
Okay.
The Magician.
Are you ready to elevate your brand with captivating content? Look no further than All Black Studios, your go-to destination for professional content creation. Picture this, a dedicated team of experienced professionals armed with state-of-the-art equipment ready to bring your vision to life.
Sorry about
From
that,
hybrid
Doctor.
live streaming
It's
to
just the guys here in the
videography,
background.
photography, drone aerial coverage,
sorry.
post-production editing, social media management, and motion graphics, we've got you covered. Imagine the impact of your events with our comprehensive event production solutions. Hybrid live streaming ensures you reach both in-person and virtual audiences seamlessly. But we're not just about capturing the moment we perfect it. Our post-production and editing services guarantee a polished and professional final product that leaves a lasting impression. And that's not all. All Black Studios also offers social media management to boost your online presence and motion graphics to add that extra flair to your videos. It's time to take your content to new heights. Choose All Black Studios where innovation meets imagination. Visit us at allblackstudios.africa. All Black Studios. Your vision, our expertise.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I have to say thank you for constantly tuning in. As you know, we are in a conversation with Dr. Shanita Foster. She is a global ambassador. She is an avid golfer, a supermom, a serialpreneur, an author. Listen, she's phenomenal. And the conversation is very beautiful to say, how do we shape up for your game? And we will be continuing. Hey, Doctor.
I'm here.
All right, we're going to continue with our conversation. Can I say it's good seeing you on screen?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could see me. Okay.
No, that's cool. And I have to say, for someone with 3 beautiful daughters, you still look like you're 16.
Oh, thank you so much.
Awesome stuff. Right, Doctor, now I just want to find out, this sport called golf has been labeled as expensive worldwide. That's number one. And then secondly, like you said, it has been predominantly dominated by Caucasians. Further to that, it has been dominated by male figures. Now, I want to find out your experience wherever you've played with regards to the treatment that you received as a black female. How has it been? How has the reception been? Because I do understand that certain cultures or certain regions would be reluctant to accepting that women can actually play the sport.
Absolutely. Now, I'm always going to keep it real. Oh, and I have to shout out before I start talking about America. There's some people listening from America. I'm excited. I got some text messages. So, hey, to my business partners, Yaya and Leona are on from the company I told you I'm with, Envision You. So thank you to my American counterparts for getting on. But speaking of America, it was difficult, especially when I was younger, showing up as a young black female on some of these expensive courses. I come from a middle-class family where I'm able to play golf, and I'm just going to keep it real. To play golf on many of the courses that I played on, it's $150 upwardly a game to go play golf. So to see some young black girl show up on a course that it costs $150 to be there, or if it's a membership type course and I knew a doctor or an attorney or an athlete, because I was an athlete and I knew athletes and I worked for NBA players and NFL players, I had access to country clubs, and it wasn't always nice. You know what I mean? People would be like, "Are you sure you're supposed to be playing here? Do you have a real tee time?" That rush in the game sometimes when you're just playing and you're not even falling back. Yeah. But you have the course master coming saying, you need to speed up, you need to speed up, you need to speed up. And, that feeling of I paid my money just like everybody else. Yeah. So I'm going to take my time, and play my game at the pace that I need to play it at, even if I wasn't playing fast enough in their mind. Here's the benefit that some people actually might not understand, and I gave a little quick hint, clue to single women. As far as being a woman, I get more people that are excited that I'm there. I don't know. I don't know how it is for everyone else, but black, white, purple, green, I always get the enthusiasm like, I can't believe there's a woman out here playing golf. And even from my Caucasian male counterparts in America, they're like, oh my gosh, join us in the golf game. I wish my wife was outside hanging with me. So as far as being a female, I haven't felt that part. Color barrier, absolutely. Being a female, I've been celebrated, especially when they think I'm out there joking or they think, oh, she can't play. And it's like, no problem. And it's hee ha ha until we tee off and it gets real. So being a female hasn't been challenging for me, and I'm thankful for that part.
Awesome stuff. And I just want to find out, if from the top of your head, what changes do you think should be implemented to eradicate misconceptions and fallacies about the game?
I think the best that we can do, I speak on this all the time, even all the way to Parliament, is just visibility education, what it is that you're doing right now. I can tell you for free. I don't think my friend Leona plays golf. I'm not 100% sure, but I never heard her talk to me about the game.
Yeah.
Yaya is listening in. I don't think that Yaya owns golf clubs or, even really played the game of golf. I'll have to check. But I believe when you have platforms like the one that you have and you're constantly pushing the information out to other people, that's how you change the narrative. That's how you change people's mindset. The more that they can see themselves in someone else. And that's another reason why oftentimes if I get an opportunity to play, I'll play. Even when I was playing that day, I tagged, shout out to Vince Carter, Jerry Stackhouse, and Zach, who owns Local Greens in Atlanta. I was like, listen, y'all better let me play golf with you. Because in their minds, they're thinking like, she just wants to come here and play around and we're just so serious.
Yeah.
But it's the constant push of visibility, be it race, be it gender, be it equality, be it growth capacity. The best thing that we can constantly do as humans is to push the narrative of whatever it is we're trying to grow. So I just want to stop and thank you so much. I just got chills for doing what it is that you're doing. This is, when you asked me, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, this is the first African American. This is the first Black golf podcast that I've been on in my entire life. A lot of people ask me on a lot of podcasts, but no one's asked me to be on a golf podcast. So I think you're doing an amazing job, and I'm thankful because this is global now. That's why I tried to send out as many messages as I could and post it on Instagram so other people will have the opportunity to know that there's a platform out here.
Thank you, Doctor, and shout out to Balls and Tees. Everyone that's listening, we just want to say thank you, and thank you for gracing us with your presence, Doctor. It means a lot. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot. I like doing this to all my guests, and it's nothing personal. I want to find out, Doctor. Obviously, you are very competitive by nature. So when you get on the golf course and you experience an embarrassing moment, how do you deal with it? Because I believe that there's no way that one would play golf for many years and not experience any moment of embarrassment.
No, for me, I don't get upset with embarrassment. I don't know, because I was on that course and we were doing good, and I swung like 3 times and missed in a row. I didn't know what was going on in the moment. I'm telling you, and I was just shaking my head like I laughed about it. I was like, ooh, somebody's outside throwing juju around out here in South Africa, and everybody kind of laughed. The caddy laughed. I was like, are you putting juju out here? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, let me take a deep breath. Let me reset and let me start over. I think mistakes are just part of the game. Mistakes are a part of life. We all make mistakes in some capacity, and in golf, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to swing and miss. You're going to hit in the sand. I lost some balls. Some of them holes were crazy on the course we were on the other day. I didn't know it was a cliff. I'm hitting. I didn't know it was a drop. So I'm like, wait a minute. And that's another thing too. For me, when I play, I don't really keep score. So the greatest thing for me is if I don't have a caddy, sometimes I don't know what happened. People are like, what's the over under? I'm like, I don't know. They're like, oh my gosh, you weren't keeping track. And I'm like, no, my goal is just to play a good, peaceful game for me. I'm not trying to beat anybody. I'm not trying to be the next Mrs. Tiger Woods. I want my peace while I'm playing the game. I don't want to stress myself out. And there's times when I used to always just write down the numbers. And even Raymond, at the past event, he was sad that I didn't take my score because they were giving out prizes. And he's like, I know you won the female longest drive, I think on a par 3. Like literally, it was like the most beautiful swing I had all day. And the ball like landed like less than a foot away from the flag. And I was like, ooh, this is the one. And he's like, but you could have won the longest drive. I was like, Raymond, I wasn't even keeping score, like at all. I even told the caddy, I was like, don't write down what's going on, because I was there for fun. It was a corporate event, and I didn't want to be stressed out. Now, if I would have known there was going to be some good prizes, I might change my mind and let them write down the score.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Awesome stuff. And then tell me, how do you usually bounce back from setbacks, and how do you actually use all those setbacks to improve your game?
What do they say? Setbacks set you up for a comeback. Setbacks just let me know that there's no other direction to go but up. I take a lot of hits. Oh my gosh, I take so many hits on the daily basis, business, personal, friends. Hey, if my kids are listening, I told them to log on. I hear kids will let you down the most. I'm telling you, hey, these children. I'm telling you, my kids are at the age where they are really working me.
Yeah.
But I believe for me that every time there's a setback, I believe that there is just a good comeback that's coming. Be it golf, be it life, be it business, be it money, relationships. You know, I used to get very upset if I lost people in my life. I'd be like, okay, I lost this person, but I know God is going to send me somebody even better.
Yeah.
There's times that I lost money. I become thankful that I even had the money to lose. You know, some people are like, but I lost the money. I'm thinking about how many people didn't even have the money to actually invest or to actually take a chance on a new business. So I really changed my perspective and what I think. And I believe the key, or one of the secret ingredients to life, is your belief.
Yeah.
And I teach and tell my team all the time, if you think you can or you think you can't, both answers are correct. Whatever it is you believe, that's what you believe. So if I believe that good things are supposed to happen to me and are for me, then that's where I leave my belief. I don't focus on, you know, the setbacks or the things that aren't happening the way I want to. I used to say a long time ago, I used to say I have 15 minutes to cry and then I got to get gangster. Because I'm a female, I'm a girl. So I'll never deny my female parts and my emotions. I cry. But I've learned that, listen, I'm going to cry about this for 15 minutes, like a good cry. I'm talking about ugly cry.
Yeah.
I'll go in the car somewhere and I'll cry really hard. But after crying for 15 minutes, I say, you know what? It's time to get gangster. It's time to handle it. And then as I grew and I matured, I said, I got 15 minutes to cry and not even get gangster, give it to God. Because it's not even my fight anymore. So 15 minutes to cry, I'm going to give it to God. And God, you go work that out while I go over here and continue moving on.
No, 100%. Now, I'm going to ask you a question again here, Doctor, to say, looking at what's currently happening from a professional golf point of view, right? What would you say is your dream four ball?
You said what happened? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. You said what?
Now, I was just saying, looking at what's happening on the global scale when it comes to professional golf, what would you say is your dream four ball?
My dream what?
Four ball. Who would you like to play with in a four ball?
I don't know. I don't know.
You've not thought about it.
Greg Norman is old. I used to be a Greg Norman fan, like back in the day before I was even a Tiger Woods fan. I don't know. I don't know who I would. That would you. Who would you choose? I don't know, because I'm competitive, so I don't want to play with somebody that's gonna beat the brakes off of me. That wouldn't be fun, because I'd just be out there embarrassed while they beating me up. So I don't know.
Okay, no, fair enough. I think that's fair, because a lot of people would just jump to say, you know what, if Rory McIlroy was to join me, Tiger Woods was to join me.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't want to play with Tiger Woods, because he would just stress me out. I'd just be like, listen, go on somewhere now. He'll start changing my grip. He'll start telling me it's the wrong club. He'll be like, look, it would be just too much stress. I am a fun golfer. I don't know about everybody else. I don't want to golf with nobody that want me to be absolutely quiet. That's not going to happen. I don't want to golf with nobody that don't want me to talk. I'm not a stressful golfer.
Yeah.
I have to golf and have peace and have fun. So I don't know who I could play with.
Awesome stuff. Now, let's talk about the 19th hole, all right? Actually, let's talk about the hole 18 and the 19. I believe that there's moments that you hold dear to your heart that has happened on the golf course, whether it be business, whether it be from a social point of view. So just to put you on the spot again, I want to ask, like, what your highlights are when it comes to golf, from the first to the 19th hole.
Highlights. Highlights are always a hole in one. Never expected. No, I'm telling you, that is a highlight. A hole in one for me is like a highlight, and I've done it. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Hole in one is like, I don't know. That's like the Super Bowl.
That's magic.
And I had some close holes in this last tournament. It could have been a hole in one, and then I just really need to work on my short game. That's another story for another day, because short game, you just really have to concentrate. And I'm always about the long game and the power and hitting the ball as far as I can. My short game will mess up my entire score. You would think I really suck at golf sometimes if you just looked at my short game. But I believe highlights are always holes in one. I believe highlights are when you come back. If you're actually playing and you kind of sucked on a couple of holes and, you know, you have some great tee-offs and you're like, you know what, I'm still in this to win it. Yeah. Those are highlights for me. Always, for some people, they're like, oh, but you're supposed to make a par. I think highlights are still when you par. You get what I'm saying? 100%. Because everybody doesn't do it, and they don't do it all the time, and some people don't do it often. It takes a lot of work, a lot of practice, a lot of consistency to really be playing a game of golf and to get a lot of pars. And I only did that in my younger age. My older age, I don't know if I'm drinking too much while I play or having too much fun. I don't know what it is, but pars are becoming far and few for me. Yeah. So that is definitely a highlight when I'm playing.
I really like the fact that you're embracing the social aspect of things, to say, listen, I'm not here to fight with the game. I'm not here to fight with anyone that's playing with me. I'm here to enjoy myself and to make friends, if not at all family, while playing the sport. Now, Doctor.
No, I just want to say, golf can't be that competitive. If I had a partner or I'm playing in fours and I feel like somebody is like really trying to play against me, I wouldn't want to play with them. Like, we're not in competition.
Hundreds.
Like, I don't think golf is supposed to be competitive with the people that you're playing with. Again, I thought we were all there to do our personal best, not you try to beat me. If I want to do that, I'm going to go play volleyball. I'm going to go play basketball. I'm going to play a team sport where we're trying to gang up and win, not feeling like somebody's trying to beat me up on a golf course.
Awesome stuff. Now, I want to ask you one last question before I let you go, Doctor.
Okay.
To anyone out there who'd like to get into the sport, obviously there's moments of being shy as an individual. There's moments of being not having enough knowledge or information about this particular sport. What would your guidance be with regards to that?
I think if you're shy or if you're an introvert, but you want to get an introduction to golf, I just think clinics are amazing. I think if you ever see the opportunity to go be involved in a clinic, there's people there, but it's not necessarily people that you know. Gives you an opportunity to meet with new people, but it also gives you an instructor there that's going to kind of help you and guide you. I think clinics are a beautiful thing. And I think when you said, how can we grow golf? I believe the people that are financially fluent, that if they sponsored more opportunities for people to come and learn for free, that would definitely grow the sport. So I would say look for clinics and get out there and make sure that, you're meeting new people. The best part is meeting new people.
100%. Doctor, once again, I just want to say thank you for gracing us with your presence. And hopefully, whilst you're still in South Africa, we can meet up for a round of golf with our producers this side, just to put you on record and say, listen, we played with Dr. Foster, and this is how the game looked like.
No, see, there you go with the thing. Why you got to write down the score and stuff? We just going to go and play and have a great time. Don't you come back on this show trying to tell people, that Dr. Foster is questionable. But I really want to end by saying thank you so much. I got to shout out another American, Daphne, a huge real estate agent out in Las Vegas. Las Vegas has some of the best courses I've ever seen in my life. And she wanted me to let you know that she's pushing that you get more followers. That this is a great platform. So thank you, Daphne. I'm getting some cool messages from
We
some
appreciate
Americans getting
Daphne.
on. Okay.
No, we really, really appreciate Daphne and everyone that's been pushing to get us the numbers. We really appreciate. Please, please, please continue to listen to this podcast. It's called Balls and Tees. It's available on Spotify. It's available on Spreaker. And the whole idea around this is not to take golf too serious, but to make sure that our social golfers are being recognized.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Doctor. Have a wonderful evening.
Okay, you have a great evening too.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. That's our guest, Dr. Shanita Foster, all the way from America. She is a global ambassador. She is an entrepreneur, an author, and I have to say, she really, really loves her golf. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe those who want to get into the sport heard what Doctor had to say, listen, there's clinics out there. That's the best way to go about getting into the sport. And if you take it too serious, don't invite Dr. Foster to any of your golf games, because it's more about fun and getting to speak to people, getting to understand other people. Now, we're going to go for a quick break, and then when we come back, I will be announcing the upcoming golf days. I will be letting you know what happened on the previous golf days that we attended. And listen, I have to say, we are because of you. We love you here at Balls and Tees, and let's continue pushing the movement, because without you, there is no Balls and Tees. Give me 2 minutes and then I'm coming back. The Magician. gentlemen, I hope you're hearing what I'm hearing. My spirit is elevated. Thank you to Mark 16 for that beautiful music. And I have to say once again, thank you to our guest of today, Dr. Shanita Foster. We recognize you. We got you. And thank you for promoting Balls and Teas all the way in America. And thank you to everyone worldwide who is supporting this movement. All right, on the updates, last week, Friday, the 28th of June, it was the Take Charge Golf Day that took place at Killarney Country Club. And I have to say, what a beautiful, beautiful event it was, and congratulations to those who won on the day. The course was full. After party, DJ Fresh did his thing. If you were not there, you missed out. Please keep on the lookout as we announce the upcoming golf days, whether it be charity or it be corporate golf days. And then on the 1st of July, which was this Monday, it was the Digital Council Africa Golf Day that took place at River Club with 80 players on the course. It was a phenomenal event, and I have to say to everyone that participated and to the winners and to the organizers of both golf days, we just want to say thank you for keeping the spirit of golf alive, especially when it comes to social golf. And yeah, man, as I said, if you want to be a part of the show, if you want to be a guest, we are looking for you. Please just contact us on our social media. It's Balls and Teas, and then yeah, man, let us get you on this show. It's all about social golf. It's all about those who are not professionals. But if you are a professional and you want to be here, please, we want that professional opinion, as it will help us, the amateurs, us, those who have not got into the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, you already know we are at the end of our show. It's a Wednesday evening, and the weekend has officially started. Please remember to keep hydrating, exercise, keep warm, eat lots of, consume lots of vitamin C, and yeah, bruh, enjoy the weekend. As I am the magician, I am signing out, and I want to say, if you're waking tomorrow, you are not a friend of mine. In order to be my friend, you must know that Wednesday is the last day of work, and then Thursday, Friday, you have to be strategic on how you approach. I want to see you on the golf course, and I'm looking forward to chatting to you on Sunday, all the way from Encore, because that's how we do things. We're talking golf, we're talking promoting all the entities who'd like to get access to our network. Please reach out to us and let's see how we can help you elevate your business. As I said, it's Balls and Teas. We are available on Spreaker. We are available on Spotify and Apple Podcast. So if you want to catch up with the episodes that you missed, please visit those three platforms. If you're not sure, holler at us. We are available on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and then we will help you navigate. I look forward to catching up with you guys on Sunday. Well, that's when my weekend continues up until Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday again. We're catching up to say the weekend is starting again. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless. We love you all. Have a great weekend. The Magician.